Hello everyone, I am Ramon with Ramon at Home, and today I want to show you how to make two very simple floral arrangements for your home for the holiday season. We're gonna do one with roses for perhaps your living room, your bedroom, your dining room, anywhere where you really want to make a statement. And then we're gonna make one out of just greenery with this really pretty magnolia foliage and cedar, pine cones, and other types of greenery. For this project, you need no tools. I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if anyone else will log on so they can also watch. At this moment, I want to ask you to share this video. I'm gonna share this on my Facebook, so I'm gonna go to my share button, and then I'm going to share to Facebook. Jose Rodriguez says, Rutherford, New Jersey. Hello to Need Green, Bonbon, Jose Rodriguez, Free Spirit Southern. I am about to make two bouquets that are going to be really simple, but they're going to be really striking. Some of you are so afraid to make flower arrangements, but they're just so simple, you guys. There really is no rhyme or reason. I also have a video coming up of floral arrangement with fresh flowers from the grocery store to show you how to make them look real expensive, because you know they come with that cellophane and they're just so inexpensive. Hello to Judith from England. How are you doing, Judith? And Karen, Houston, Texas. Amanda Paul, great to see you again, Ronald. Well, can't see me much, but the reason why is because I really want to show you guys how to make these bouquets. Like I said, I'm gonna make one with greenery and one with roses and berries and cedar. Very elegant, very pretty. I also want to remind you that at the end of the video, if you want to go ahead and leave me your comments. At this point, when I start working, I won't be able to read them. But I would really appreciate it. You leave me a comment. Also, share this video with your friends. And thank you for all the comments you guys have been leaving me here at Ramon at Home. All right, well, let me say hi to Teresa Martin from Arizona, Mom Margie, Tara S, Merry Christmas from Ireland. Love your tutorials. Hello all the way to Ireland. Thank you guys so much. Nida Nieder, hi from Florida. Wanda Everett from North Carolina. I love their accent there. All right, you guys, let's get started. Let's start with a greenery bouquet. This is very simple, and I'm gonna do it on this really pretty julep cup looking container that I bought a few years ago. I bought at an antique store and I just polished it. It was super inexpensive. I think I paid $9.99, and it was very tarnished, but I just went ahead and cleaned it, and I've been saving it. So what I want to do with this bouquet real quick is I have this fern that looks very realistic. I bought this at Hobby Lobby. As you guys can see, the tag is still on. Took the tags on everything off except this one. This little bush was really inexpensive, and I'll take it off after I'm done. But I like to mix everyday greens with Christmas greens. I feel like that gives it a more organic look. It looks a little bit more gathered from the garden than like purchased from a flower shop. So I just want to fluff this guy real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and insert this. There is no foam on the container because the stems are going to be used as a frog. Then I have this other, maybe a little bit right here. I have this other type of greenery, and I have two of these stems I have already pre-cut to size. And what I like to do is I just like to give them a little fluff, because when they come out of the package, they come pretty flat. So you want to give them a little life and character. I'm sure you guys know that by now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give it a bend all the way to the top, so that way it has that curve that it would have while it's growing in the wild. So I'm going to add that guy right there, poking to my right. Then I'm going to do the same to the other sprig, and I'm going to go ahead and give it the bend to the left. So that way there's a balance and there's some rhythm that it's cohesive. So because this one's going to the right, I'm going to go ahead and do this guy to the left. And then you want to intertwine all of these foliages so they look like they grew together. Just go ahead and give them a little fluff like that. So far, so good. I already posted the pictures for this on my Instagram, Facebook pages. So if you guys haven't seen the pictures of the end result, I recommend you go and follow me on my social media so you're up to date. Then I'm going to add this really pretty magnolia foliage. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna give here a little bit of space so you guys can see this really pretty magnolia foliage. This came from one of my local lobby stores, and what I like about it is because it has a brown on the back and the really dark green on the top, and it makes it look really realistic. So what I'm going to do with these guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start by adding one right here to the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one right here. And remember to always mix the foliages. Always mix the foliages so it looks more natural. Give this foliage a little bend, and then just insert right here. Make sure you go. What the secret right here is that you want this foliage, because it is a bigger foliage, the magnolia, you want it to go further down. You want this wispiness of the fern and then this other foliage to be on the top, and then the magnolia foliage has to go all the way on the bottom. I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can show you right here what I mean. Because the leaves are so big, you don't want it to cover the rest of your foliages. And then right here, the secret is also not to insert flat like this, but give it a twist, and that would also give it a lot more dimension. That is one secret I can give you from a flower shop I worked for many years. That's where I learned that little trick. The cool thing about this also, I'll show you right here. These come and have this tiny little pocket that you can swirl them around, so you can shape them any way you want them before you insert that. And I always like to give them that twist, because when they grow in the wild, the wilderness, or let's say in Georgia and Savannah, they don't always grow all flat like this, right? You have to give them that twist to give them a little bit more character and lifelike to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy all the way to the top right here, and I'm gonna give it a push down so it's more of a posy, very pretty, very simple greenery. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few pine cones that I collected from my trail where I run. I put a little pick on them, and then I'm going to just go ahead and insert them right here. That also will give it that natural and earthy look to this bouquet. This I'm gonna use in one of my guest powder rooms just to give a little bit of Christmas feel to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and twist it right here so I can show you guys. I like to add them in sets of twos. This one is up, then this one is down. You have that ladder motion. And then to finish it all off, I'm going to just add on the top a few cedar clippings, just so it pokes up and gives it a little bit more texture, like Christmas texture. A few cedars, and that's it, you guys. It's so simple, it's so pretty, and I really think Paula Dean would approve. This pine cone right here is dangling. Let me see. Yeah, that's really cute. What do you guys think? Thumbs up if you like the greenery bouquet. I want to see you guys like. This is so cute and so simple, but it looks like, if you've seen the picture on my Instagram, it looks really cute on my bathroom, my guest powder room with white tiles, the crispiness of the silver and the white hand tiles. It looks so pretty. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa loves it. Judith, thumbs up. Anyways, really pretty bouquet of greenery. We're gonna move on with the flower arrangement. I'm gonna put this to the side over here. For the flower arrangement, I selected this really pretty blue and white container that was given to me when my father passed, with beautiful flowers. Well, I kept it, and I always like to use it on my decorating. It has this really pretty Chinese motif, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna put it to the side right now because this will be a handheld bouquet. I'm gonna gather my elements over here. Like I said, we're not using any tools, just to show you that anyone can do this. And when I say anyone, I really mean it. All right, so let me separate my elements right here. I have 3 bushes of roses, red roses. I have 2 bushes of berries, some flat cedar, And to me, there's nothing prettier than flat cedar for Christmas. I love to use it in my decor. I love to use it in my arranging. I just absolutely love it. Sally, hello. Lynn, that's a good idea. Amanda Paul, thank you for the thumbs up, as well as Mom Margie. Dale, love the texture in the greenery. It's just really simple and cute, you guys, but it really does make a statement in a small place like a powder room. I love it. Alright, so let's get started with this project. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell you, give these guys, because they have so much product in them, just give them a little juice and just distribute those berries, all the greenery. See how flat this one is? Look at the difference. Flat, not so flat. So we need to make sure that both of them look not so flat. I'm going to give this a little juice. It is not fresh flowers, Judith. I have a video, my Thursday video this week will be on arranging fresh flowers from the grocery store to make them look really expensive. So stay tuned for that. That will be the Thursday video. I think you guys will like it. Thank you, ma'am. That's actually a trunk that I purchased a few years ago at an antique store. Flat cedar is this type of greenery. It's a cedar, but it's like, it has that, how it grows, it has that dangling motion to it. And it really dangles really pretty, but it's called flat cedar because it grows really flat like that on the pine branches. So it's called, I just know that it's called flat cedar. All right, let's get going with this. Let me see. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab one of our rose bushes. Mary Helen asked how many flowers or leaves you need to get to make an arrangement. It really, there's not, flower arrangement is really not, I don't know if you guys know, but I worked at a flower shop for almost 40 years. And when I learned how to flower arrange, I thought there was like a mathematic, equation to your flower arranging. It really is, flower arrangement is really just how you like it. There's some designers that really have like a mathematic equation for flower arranging, and they have like, on this bouquet we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. Well, how I was taught is like, you just do what you think it's pretty, and as long as you can have balance and rhythm on your bouquets, then you're golden. But there's not really a mathematic equation. Also depends, yes, Suzanne St. Laurent says, does it depend on the size of your vase? Of course, you're not gonna do just like this container and then that like that. That is just not proportionate. You want it to be, okay, here's my mathematic, but how I start. You want it to be at least 1.5 times as wide. So this bouquet needs to come 1.5 times this way. So it has to be on the top, it has to be about this big, and then it can be 1.5 times as tall. But on this one, I mean, I can do it 1.5 times as tall, but it'd be really, really tall. But where I'm going to put it, it all depends where you're going to put it. So because where I'm going to put it, I don't have very much space, so I can do either half the size, a whole size, or 1.5 times the size of my container to go up. So let me show you. I hope that helped. I will not be using any tools, just so you guys can feel and know that you can also recreate this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one bushel like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and insert one of these berry sprigs right in the middle next to it. Don't worry about covering it. Just make sure that it's all very pretty and distribute. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add one of those flat cedars to it right here. So I have roses, berry bush, flat cedar. Then the secret right here is when I insert, let me see if you guys are catching this on the camera. The secret right here is when I insert another type of, like my next step, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it like this, but the stems need to face to the right. Do you guys see that? I'm not putting it flat. When I insert it, they're going to the right. and then you're gonna hang on to it. We're gonna hang on to it, and then you're gonna spin to the left. I'm sorry, to the right. Then you're gonna repeat your steps. You're gonna add one more berry, one more flat cedar, and my last bushel facing to the right. And then I'm going to spin again. And so that's what's going to look like. Then you can distribute this up on the top. Now you have roses all the way around. These berries right here, which be your accent flower. And then you have some texture or greenery texture, which is right here, your flat cedar. Then to finish this off, okay, thumbs up if you guys want me to do it again. I'm gonna see right here. If you guys want me to repeat it, give this video a thumbs up and I will let it go and do it again so you guys can understand. Vanessa, Judith, how are you guys doing? Jose Rodriguez, do it again. It's really simple, you guys. Alright. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna take it all apart. Here is my first bushel of roses. I'm gonna grab it right here on my core. Then I'm going to insert the berries. Then I'm going to insert a flat cedar. I'm gonna layer one more rose, remember, facing to my right. And then I'm gonna twist to the left. Okay. Then we're going to add berries, cedar, and roses facing to the right. And then you're going to spin to the left. And then you fluff. Now that's really pretty, but what really makes this bouquet will be the color. I'm gonna try and show you right here, you guys. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, you can see how they all, the reason why you want to twist to the left at the end is so that you have this handheld bouquet look to it. You cannot have them all facing one way because they'll be flat and there'll be no shape on the top. So that's why you always insert to the right and spin to the left. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a little fluff, how I want it. Then to finish our bouquet, we're going to do a color at the very bottom of the flowers. I want to cover it all with greenery. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. Okay, this is getting difficult, but I'm going to insert to the right and spin to the left, never letting go. Then I'm gonna grab one more of these flat cedars and I'm gonna insert to the right and spin to the left. Then I'm gonna insert to the right and spin to the left and insert to the right and spin to the left. Then I'm gonna put it on my container. At this point you can wire it, you can put a rubber band on it. But this is what it looks like, you guys. How beautiful is that? So simple, so elegant. And if you want to see the pictures for it, go to my Instagram and my Facebook and I'll show you what they look like all set up in really pretty areas. I'm going to give it a spin. Insert to the right and spin to the left, Jose. And that will give you this round, this really pretty round bouquet of flowers. At this point you could also insert some pine cones. Where is my other bouquet? I'm gonna insert some pine cones on the top and that will give it also a more Christmassy look or wintry look, which is what I'm going for, more of a winter look than a Christmas look. I will show you guys in a second. Let me just insert some pine cones. And there is no rhyme or reason, like I said, as to how you insert these pine cones into the bouquet. Just go ahead and insert some pine cones. And I'll show you right here. If you put some pine cones on it, look what that does. That brings it to the next winter level. Alright, you guys have any questions I can answer for you? Amanda Paul likes it. She says it's stunning. Sally Caro, beautiful. Thank you, girls. Alexandra Shepherd, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you guys don't follow me on my social media, I recommend you go and follow on Instagram and Facebook. If you please help me share this video with a friend. Thank you, Jose. And also subscribe to Ramon at Home. Next Thursday's video, we will continue the floral theme, and we're gonna do grocery store flowers. We're gonna make them look expensive and really pretty for your entertaining and for your home decorating. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye. Saludos, Diego. Mim, bye. Jose, have a great day as well. Gracias. Judith. Yes, the same time. We also have a live Wednesday, this Wednesday at 10:30 in the morning. You as well, Tori. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Bye.